Everyone gets them, and it's the #1 consumer complaint in America today. Harassing phone solicitations are not only annoying, they're illegal, and the government can't stop them.
But tonight, in a year-long, groundbreaking News 13 investigation, Larry Barker takes on illegal telemarketing and fights back.
For the vast majority of them, they're jerks. They're horrible people.
People have to just fight back.
It's scary. It's gotten to the point where it's dangerous to answer your phone.
It's a daily barrage of aggravating phone calls by an army of anonymous peddlers. They're not only annoying, but billions of calls each year are illegal. These calls are for everything from hearing aids to discount cruises. Because of the flood of violations, the government cannot stop them all. So many brazenly defy the law with little fear of prosecution.
Please hold while we transfer you to the cruise line for your free cruise. This advice will give you the peace of mind that you need. This is the call regarding your timeshare and your maintenance fees.
Illegal practices, whether on a cell phone or landline, can include using pre-recorded sales calls, ignoring the do not call list, or using a phony caller ID. Janice Kopek is a staff attorney with the Federal Trade Commission.
Each of the operations that we have shut down in recent years have been responsible for sending out billions of illegal calls.
It's an epidemic. It is absolutely huge.
Ethan Garr is an expert in illegal telemarketing practices. We traveled to his New Jersey computer science lab, Teltech. His team develops technology designed to battle intrusive calling.
Telemarketers are making these calls not to annoy you, not to waste your time. They want to get to your money. They want to get your money. They want to get your identity. They want to hurt you because that's how they put money in their pockets. It's an awful way to make a living, in my opinion, but that's why they're doing it.
However, consumers do have the right to fight back. If you are receiving deceptive telemarketing calls, you can take the offender to court and seek damages. So we embarked on a year-long investigation to take on the anonymous phone peddlers. We began by collecting the evidence. Step one, who are these guys?
Do you know how the company got my number?
I don't.
Oh, I just would like to know how you got my number.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help you there. I don't know. I can help you find health insurance.
Why can't you just give me your phone number? I mean...
Oh, because I don't even know the number. I'm just an inbound call center only. Like, I called you. I've never had anybody call me. That's not my job.
What's your address in Orlando?
Oh, I don't know the address.
What's your name?
My name is Alan.
Alan.
Alan Greenspan.
Uh-huh.
Now, did you want to continue? Because if not, I got to help old people that are dying right now.
Our first illegal telemarketing call comes from a firm hawking insurance.
It's a life insurance plan, and it is designed to cover all of your final expenses.
The caller sets up a meeting with an Albuquerque insurance agent who said his company hired the telemarketer to find sales leads. The second telemarketer arranges an appointment to meet with traveling salesmen pitching timeshares.
The problem is the phone call that you made to me was unsolicited. You know, it was a robocall. You know what a robocall is?
That I do not.
The third robocall leads to this timeshare presentation at a local restaurant.
I'm a reporter with KRQE TV and here in Albuquerque. You all called me, okay. And the problem was that my phone is on the do not call list, and it was an unsolicited sales call.
Did you let the marketer know that at that time?
Well, the problem is that you can't make unsolicited robo-sales calls.
It takes us a year to investigate the backgrounds of all those phone solicitors. We were able to document the identity of nearly a dozen illegal telemarketers peddling everything from solar panels to vacation packages. Our evidence included stacks of documents, audio recordings, and undercover video. It's time to fight back. We took our research to Santa Fe attorney Sid Childress, who specializes in taking on illegal telemarketers.
I'm not in the business of asking people to apologize. I'm in the business of making people accept responsibility by paying what they owe. I think the only thing that would stop them would be to hit their pocketbook. I mean, that seems to be what they understand.
Using the evidence uncovered in our investigation, we filed nearly a dozen lawsuits in Albuquerque's State District Court. Our complaints allege violations of the federal Telephone Consumer Protection Act and the New Mexico Unfair Practices Act. We asked a judge to impose monetary damages.
I think the goal for me as the attorney is that people accept some responsibility for illegal phone calls. I mean, if they're not going to stop the phone calls, if they're not going to stop doing business that way, I guess the goal is to make them accept responsibility under the statute, which is pay money.
2 telemarketers, Higher Response Marketing and Golden Ticket Getaways, ignored our complaints. Judges in both cases ordered the out-of-state firms to each pay a $10,000 default judgment, which remains uncollected. 9 telemarketing firms have settled their cases out of court. 2 additional cases are still pending. Now, while some individual settlement amounts are confidential, to date, we have collected more than $50,000 from telemarketing firms engaged in abusive sales practices.
What did these guys do that was wrong?
They called you in the first place. They used machines to call you, auto dialers and pre-recorded messages. Plenty of them used these fake caller ID numbers, and then when you answered, they wouldn't identify themselves.
Our investigation concludes with telemarketing firms paying us tens of thousands of dollars to settle our lawsuits. But it's not about the money. It's about holding illegal telemarketers accountable for their actions. Now, all of the settlement funds that we collected will be donated to charitable and nonprofit organizations. Your experience, what does it take for a telemarketer to get it? Stop harassing consumers.
They have to be sued and be made to pay money.
What's the message that the lawsuits I filed sent to the telemarketing industry?
Do not call Larry Barker.
Larry Barker, KRQE, News 13.
Wow. Well, not everyone can hire attorneys and file lawsuits. So how can you defend yourself from the daily barrage of illegal telemarketing calls? News 13 spent the last year investigating how consumers can protect themselves from this onslaught. Tomorrow night, Larry talks to the experts.